Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Oh my goodness, what I wouldn't do for a boring day of weather across the valley was another less than boring day on this Sunday, the 7th of July. Funnel clouds sighted not far from Valley City. Funnel clouds sighted in Minnesota, western Minnesota. I have video, I have photos. We're going to show you that. We're going to talk about the forecast and a look at that radar and what's going on right now. But why make you wait for the latest fun stuff across the valley? And indeed, these never did touch down, but windy, capturing these photos today of activity that was working its way through the area. Again, this is Windy at the Barnesville exit 232 this afternoon. Thank you, Windy, for sharing your photo of this funnel cloud. You can clearly see that as it was in the skies over the Barnesville exit area as they were driving across the area. And Windy capturing a video right here. I'll play for you, and you can kind of see it reaching down to the ground. This one way different than what we saw yesterday out over Lakes Country. Do you see the skinny rope shape that this puppy's taking here? You can actually see the raindrops flying by the window out there. And look how high this storm is off the ground. That makes it more difficult for any funnel or spin up to make contact with the ground. It's not impossible, but certainly not the most threatening with regards to the chances of touching down. Nonetheless, still quite the sight to see as Windy was traveling there through parts of western Minnesota for today. Now let's take a look at what's going on the radar now. Our risk of any thunderstorm activity producing funnel clouds is dropping, but it's not zero. Here is a look at that latest radar brought to you by my friends at Precision Lawn and Landscaping. Here we have a few showers crossing the border in northwest Minnesota. Let's go to those first. These are the most stout near Altona heading into Caribou, and these are heading basically southward. Now, when we look at these little dots here, those are individual thunderstorm cells that the radar is tracking, so you can get a feel that their general movement is to the south. They don't look like they're moving too fast. Let me click on one, and they're moving south at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So these will be heading into Roseau County and into northern reaches of you folks in the Kitson County area for Lancaster and Hallock. So spotty showers, the risk of severe quite low in that area. Now, as we take a look, we have a few showers and thunderstorms from Rugby and point south into Harvey and Wells County. These are moving south at about 25 miles per hour. A stronger one here south of Maddock right now has a little pink in it. Can't rule out some small hail. Let's take a look at the latest scan information on this puppy, moving south at 20 to 25 miles per hour. There's an 80% chance of some hail from this, but it's going to be smaller than a half inch or up to 1/2 inch in diameter. So that's what's moving through the area right now, up south of the Devil's Lake Basin. That's in the Maddock area heading into northern parts of Wells County. Now, the Bismarck area out towards Jamestown, we're just seeing scattered showers in the Medina and Cleveland area. And here's some rumbles of thunder. Southern parts of Barnes County, you're looking south of Valley City. These storms moving south or southeast at about 15 miles per hour is all. So they're slow movers. A brief and locally heavy rainfall can be anticipated from those showers and thunderstorms. As we take a look at the radar data over the last hour and a half or so, you can see most of the storms here kind of tapering off over that time period. Now, let's take a look at your forecast because it looks hot. Again, thanks for watching Hutch's Weather. If you do see this, drop me a line. Let me know where you're watching from. And again, funnel clouds for the second day in a row across the area for today. Now let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast on the hourly updated high-resolution model. Here we go. Let's take a look at its handling of our showers and storms right now. These should be dissipating as we head into the evening hours, which is typically the case. Here is a look as we head towards the 10 o'clock hour and midnight hour, and they really are starting to fizzle out. So the activity we see moving out of Manitoba right now will be pushing into northwest Minnesota and the Northern Valley before really wrapping up by around 1 a.m. Then it's quiet. I like quiet, especially overnight. I like to sleep. Dan, thank you so much for sharing stars with Hutch. Here's your rise and shine hours. We approach that 6 to 7 time frame. You can see very quiet and almost little to no wind at all across the area. Sunshine aplenty, and it looks dandy and delightful. Afternoon thunder showers developing here as we head into that afternoon time frame. And again, we're not at all concerned about severe. And there'll be less spin in the atmosphere for your Monday as opposed to what we've seen here the last couple of days with some kind of smaller scale low pressure systems spinning through the area. Joanne watching from Moorhead. Hi, Mary. Good to have you on board. Pat from How about this? Battle Lake, Pat, you had some wild weather around your area yesterday, Saturday. Got some fantastic video from West Battle Lake of a water spout that actually was a funnel and it touched down on the water there, West Battle Lake. All right, we're back to Monday's forecast as we head into the afternoon and early evening hours here. We'll have spotty showers and thunderstorms, hit and miss at best, and we're not expecting much in the way there. Those dissipate at sunset as well. So we're going to have a hot week. We're going to have overall a dry week of weather. Southwest Minnesota, Mary says, and blue skies in Detroit Lakes. Mary, it's beautiful out here. A little on the hot side. Judy, good to have you on from Moorhead. Again, quick look at the radar, and we'll show you what we're seeing here in the eastern third of North Dakota, western and northwestern Minnesota, seeing showers and storms. Looking down toward the Twin Cities, if you happen to spend some time down there, we have some flooding problems down in northern Iowa, southeastern parts of Minnesota towards Rochester, seeing some showers. And the Bismarck area, we did have a report of a funnel cloud out in that Valley City area out to the west. I don't anticipate too much more of that, as these are turning into just garden variety showers in Burleigh County right now. Heading towards Sterling is a little bit more healthy thunder shower cell. Let me see if it's spinning any for you here. Let's take a look at the velocities on that puppy. Not too bad. Nope, I don't see anything that shows organized rotation in that particular storm. Thanks, Roger, for sharing some stars with Hutch here, a way of supporting Hutch. And another way I appreciate, if you don't have stars to send, don't worry about it. Just pass the word along that Hutch is doing the weather. In the big sky country of Montana, we see a lot of quiet weather there as well. So, planning forecast. Here's what you can count on as we go through the next 7 days. And the word of the day is very, very hot. That's the one word of the day. Now, you're going to see this, and let's read the text here, because I like to put as much information as I can in the forecast for you so you know what's going on with the forecast. Check it out. 82 spotty showers Monday. We showed you that on the hour-by-hour forecast. So most of us will stay dry. Only a few of us see a thunder shower. Then we'll call it isolated thunderstorms on a toasty Tuesday. We're in the mid-80s out here. As we go through our midweek day, we're staying in the mid-80s. We'll call it sunny and warm. The sunny weather continues on 7/11, the 11th day of July. Can you believe it? Yeah, hotter yet with south wind increasing, and that south wind really brings the heat. 93 degrees on Friday. So we'll be near 90 both Thursday and Friday across most of the region, and we get there for the weekend ahead. I've got some summer sizzle McDizzle. That's what we're going to call it for Friday, and more summer sizzle McDizzle. Take two on Saturday and Sunday. Thunder chances do return with a 91-degree day. So I'll post this for you as well, but thank you so much for watching. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. You're watching Hutch's Weather. I do have and will be scheduling an announcement of some exciting advances for Hutch's Weather. That's coming this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And if you don't watch the live event, which will make the announcement, make sure you go ahead and go back to my page and watch and catch the information there. Really important, and I'm excited to share with you what you've helped Hutch build. We're going to talk about that later this week. But for now, I've got some chores to finish up here on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying your, well, I should call it evening. It's now almost 9 o'clock. Enjoy your Sunday evening. We'll talk again in the morning. I'll have forecast updates. Thunder showers are deteriorating tonight and should be ending after the 1 o'clock hour in northwest Minnesota. And tomorrow, through the rest of the week, we'll be in the 80s and 90s late